Welcome to JC's Stocks and Markets podcast for November 19th, 2022. I'm JC. I've been investing in the stock market for 40 plus years. I've made good trades and investments and some not so good. My intentions with these podcasts are to share my unique thoughts and opinions on individual stock and ETF picks with an emphasis on dividend-paying securities, which are my favorites. The idea is to share my thoughts and possibly give you, the listener, some investment ideas so you and I can maybe make some money. Not doing this for income, nor am I trying to earn any advertising revenue from anyone. I just enjoy doing this, and I hope to share some chances to make a little money along with you. During some shows, we may stray into other topics or news that affect stocks or ETFs that we're discussing. Could be government politics, Federal Reserve policies, current events, or certain things that just are in my melon. The opinions shared in these podcasts are my own, and they are just that, opinions. I invest in many of the stocks and ETFs that are featured in the podcast, and I will try to let you know if I have or will establish a position in these securities. My disclaimer, by all means, everyone has to do their due diligence prior to investing any money into anything. These stock picks are no exception. Do your own due diligence. With that, let's go make some money. Stock I want to talk about today is Enterprise Partners, Products Partners, EPD. It's an LLC and has special tax consequences. So if you decide to invest in this company, you should really talk to your tax advisor. This company, they're one of the largest midstream companies in North America. Actually, they're worldwide. They own tons of pipelines, storage, transportation, processing assets, compression stations that move oil and natural gas everywhere in the world. They're an important piece of the energy hub in North America, and they make tons of their, in fact, almost all of their money via fees. You know, they transport oil from other folks and natural gas through their pipelines, and they make money from fees. It goes on 24/7, 365, and it's a real consistent stream of revenues. The last slide, and this slide is from the Motley Fool article by Ruben Greg Brewer, November 12th, 22. The things I want to hit on here are what he really nailed in his article. They have a very consistent business. They have good yields, 6.2% or more. Basically, this is a reliable company in all economies because we need oil and energy 24/7. Tons of cash flow. Basically, that's it. Cash is coming in constantly because of the fees they charge, and the cash flow covers their distribution by more than 1.8 times. So they make tons of money. They distribute most of it, and basically, this is another one. This is plenty of time. That the demand for oil and gas essentially is going to keep rising till about 2040, until maybe some alternatives come into play. So EPD has a consistent cash flow, consistent earnings, consistent dividends, and that should hold out for another 20 years or so at least. And of course, rock solid. They have a great balance sheet, and they're investment grade rated security. And again, the distribution's great. It's solid. They make tons of money. It's consistent. And if you're looking for dividends, this is where to go. This is one place to go. Now, the price of the stock itself isn't not going to move a lot, but if you're looking for a 6 to 7% yield and the dividend keeps increasing, this is for you. This slide is from Yahoo Finance, and essentially, it's harder to read, but essentially, this is the dividends from 2005 through October of 2022. You can see they've raised their dividend from 21 cents a share per quarter to 47.5 cents per share. So, heck, 2.5 times in about 18 years, and it hasn't stopped. It continues to grow every year. Again, if you're looking for an income generating stock, Enterprise Partners is a good stock for that. Again, to emphasize the distributions, this is from their website, 24 years of consecutive distribution increases, large cap company, 54.4 billion market cap, and 32% of the common units are owned by management, which means they have some skin in the game. This company is run well. It's they get consistent fees, growing fees, and with energy prices and energy scarcity, I think we're still looking at a pretty good stock here. And until most of us retire, I think you're going to see good distributions, growing distributions. You may not see a lot of alpha, but you will see a lot of distributions. And if you're looking for income, it's a good place to go. Like I said, 6.2% yield, not bad, consistent, growing. This is from Yahoo Finance, this next slide, and it's just some of the vitals. As you can see, it's a $54 billion market cap, has a lot of volume, so it's pretty liquid. They say in 7.6% yield, it's really more like 6.5. I got a target on it for $31 a share. I don't know if that's true or not, but again, I look at this for income, and I have a pretty good position in it myself, and I plan to hold on to it through retirement. Before I get to the outro here, I want to show you some of the pipelines that they've got. I stole this from the EPD website, and you can see they've got pipelines pretty much throughout the Midwest, and also to East Coast even. They move a lot of energy throughout the country here, and they move it overseas too. They send stuff to natural gas compression stations that can send it to Europe and elsewhere. With that, do your diligence on EPD. I like Enterprise Partners. I like the dividend. I like the consistency of it. I like the growth of the dividend. And do your own due diligence. I hope that's you got something out of this. In the outro, we're looking at the song by Just One Goat called "She's the One." I wrote it. The band recorded it. They are the talent behind all the music, the magic they make. And with that, thank you for listening and happy investing.
It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. Everything is magical, even when she's not around. No, it's not that radical, I just know what I have found. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. She's making my life so much stronger. God, let me stay just a little bit longer. She's the one. Yeah, she's the one. Yeah. Wasted all this